I'm Dylan, and welcome to Twisted Rich Garage. What's up, YouTube, and thanks for joining me again on another episode of Twisted Wrench Garage. Me and Ramona took a trip out to Mike's shop, and we actually did some stuff for him. Took care of like a 98, 99 Dodge. He was putting the rear end in it, and he needed to just finish touching everything all up, getting new shocks put on, getting the drive shaft hooked up, brakes hooked up and bled, wiring harness, and all that kind of stuff hooked up. It's all back together and such, and that's all taken care of for him. But I also came out to talk with him about my black truck, Project Black Pearl, and we have made some changes to what's going to come with the engine when it comes to that truck. The engine that we had, as you guys know, and if you haven't seen yet, it's a 318 that came out of it. It was a 75 block with 80s smog heads on it. It needed some work. The freeze plugs in it were pretty bad, and they needed change. So I went ahead and pulled the motor out of it. We went ahead and fully disassembled it, and we've gotten some time to kind of think about what we were going to do with it. And based off of what's going on with machine shops around here in our area, it seems like it's taking forever to get anything done. And rather than send that block to a machine shop and wait, 6 months to a year before I actually get it back, and then be able to finally put it together, put it in the truck, I'd kind of wanted to get it done a little bit faster than that. So I am happy that Mike has offered up a 360 motor to go into the truck in place of it. So let me get you guys flipped around here, and I'll show you what that motor looks like and give a little information on it that I know of. Alright guys, I know it might be a little loud because the fans are blowing in here. That keeps the circulation in this shop going, so it doesn't get real hot. So I do apologize for that. So hopefully you guys can hear me. This engine right here is the engine that we've decided to go with. It is a 360. It does have some work already put into it. It did have headers on it, if you guys can tell here. It has an aluminum intake manifold and a Holley, a Street Avenger carburetor on it. I believe it's a 700 or 750. And what he wants off of it is the valve covers, the intake manifold, the transmission, and I think that's it. So for this engine's a 74 block, so it's a year newer than our 75 318, or a year older, sorry. So we'll get the intake pulled off, we'll get the valve covers pulled off, transmission pulled off, and we're also going to need to switch it over to electronic ignition because this is a points distributor. And then, he's got other 4-barrel intakes he's going to set me up with, and I also have a Edelbrock carburetor that's going to either go on top of this, or if I can use this one, I may use this one. Just kind of depends on how it goes. But going from basically a full needed rebuild, because it does need a good hone and dip and cam bearings, etc. And you're talking probably $800 or $450 to $800 for the machine work, varying based on the area. And then this is just a short block, which I'm just going to need to put valve covers, intake, carburetor, and transmission on. So I think that's going to be a better fit for the truck. So super excited about that. But that 360, from my understanding, like I said, it does have some work into it. The motor, like I said, is a 74 360. From my understanding, they made like 245 horsepower from the factory when they came into the cars, with the iron 4-barrel intake. So I mean, it's definitely going to be a bit more of a power increase for Black Pearl, because she is going to be our hauling rig. So having that extra horsepower and torque is going to come in handy. But I thought I'd share that little bit of update for Project Black Pearl. She's probably going to be coming back on the channel here real soon. I know I haven't done a whole lot the past couple of weeks when it comes to the channel. School's been coming in. My buddy Mike was sick with COVID, so I couldn't come out here. So just a lot of stuff been going on, so I do apologize I haven't gotten a video out to you guys. So this one here is just going to be kind of an update. I'm not really doing any kind of like project work or anything like that. do want to show you guys what I did to those door panels. So let me get you guys switched around. But I went ahead and took someone's idea in the comments. It's something I had thought of as well. But I went ahead and took their idea, went ahead and got some double-sided tape and took those that strip of little round metal pin covers, and I actually double-sided taped them over all the little screws on both the top and the bottom here, so you can't see those screws and it blends in a lot better. So that looks really good. I'm super happy with the way it turned out. Don't think that needs any kind of change. You guys can see the passenger side over there. Went ahead and did the same thing for that side. And I think I may go ahead and make a panel that's going to match this back here. That's going to go back here behind the seat, behind the speakers and such. So that'll give it a little extra little look in there. I thought I would share another project that I'm working on with you guys. This is that 78 Dodge D100 pickup long bed that I don't know if any of you have seen it in any of my videos, but this right here, that's actually what I'm working on. I'm doing a custom little patina paint job on it. I've gone through and did a what is that color? Red oxide primer, and then I went with a satin jade as the top coat, and then what I did was I took some of the Scotch-Brite, just some regular old kitchen Scotch-Brite I bought from like the dollar store. Cut it into small squares, and then I wet sanded the body to then get this look here. I think it looks really good. And then the other side I went ahead and did as well. I got both sides and the top done, and I even scuffed up the bed. I think I need to scuff it up more here, and probably some more in the center. And then I think I got that side pretty well okay. Maybe hit it down here at the base a little bit. But other than that, the bed and the main cab is done. I've got the main chassis painted. I still need to hand paint the gas tank and the frame and all the lines and stuff. I'll go through and do that myself. And then I still got the hood. I've got all the hood and the tailgate done up. Firewall and the radiator core support done up as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and patina match the tailgate and the hood, and I'm not sure about the firewall and the radiator core support, but I thought I'd share that little update with you guys. I was super excited on how it turned out. This is also a paint idea that I've actually thought of doing with Project Ramona here. You know, doing some sort of old school patina style paint job on it. So that's definitely something I'm going to consider in the future. I do have plans of doing a lace paint job on the roof, so that'll be a future video. Want to get this fender taken care of. I'm not quite sure if I'm going to straighten this one out. I know Mike's got a fender out there at his shop that I could get from him and then do the body work on that. But I do need to straighten my bumpers out. I was working on it the other day with a little tool that I made. It was a pry bar, some rope, and a brace to actually grab onto the corner and then be able to pry it back. And I've actually moved the front one. I was actually able to move the front one about 1 inch. And the back one I also need to touch up as well, because it was bent when I bought it. You can see how close it is right here to that rear corner. It needs to pull out. And then I can show you this side here, and you can see how far away it is. So I need to straighten out the front and rear bumpers as well. So that's also all stuff that's going to be upcoming in future videos. So keep an eye out for those. But I thought I'd share an update on a little side project of mine, my little D100 pickup. Alright guys, I do thank you for tuning in to another episode of Twisted Wrench Garage. I know I'm not doing anything crazy to the truck or any of my vehicles or anybody else's vehicles, but there is going to be more to come. Just wanted to update you guys as to what's going on with kids going back to school the past week, and buddies being sick. I wanted to give him the opportunity to get to feeling better, so I'm glad he's feeling better. So we're going to get to go out there more this upcoming week, get some more work done out there. we definitely came up with a new plan for that black pearl. It's like an 82 Dodge, if I remember correctly, and I know it's been a while since I've messed with it, but we did come up with another plan. I know I change my plans quite often, and that's kind of part of working on vehicles. You end up changing your plans a lot, and then you go with something at the end. So we changed our idea with the 318 engine, because and machine shops around here are just having some trouble getting everything done. Nothing against them or anything like that. They're just busy, and they just don't have the opportunity to get stuff done at the pace that I myself need. With the whole YouTube thing, it's definitely challenging to make sure I always have content to go out to you guys every week, every 2 weeks. So I'm definitely going to try way better to get that taken care of for you guys. I've got lots of ideas for projects for the trucks. And now that I can get out to Mike's, I can actually get to work on Black Pearl more. So that is actually really exciting to me. I do want to say thanks to the comment about my door panels, about the little caps and the double-sided tape. I did do that. You guys got to see what that looked like. I did drive home, on the highway with the old Ramona here. AC blowing, blows cold, not ice cold, but it blows colder than the outside air, so I'm not going to complain about that. So it was a nice and comfortable ride all the way home. But, got a lot more to come. So I do, again, appreciate you guys tuning in. We shall catch you guys on the next one. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and have a good day, guys.